The last free place, really more like outlaw in America.
Gotta watch who you friend with.
No rules here. Things get pretty wild around here.
So random.
That's a pretty American trailer. Hopefully my drone doesn't get shot out of the sky. Good morning and welcome to today's adventure. I'm excited today because, you know, someone recently asked me, do I have any bucket list places left in America that I've never been? And today I'm bringing you to one of them. It's the only one I could think of. And even in the moment I told them, no, I think I've been to all the places I've dreamt of going in America. And then I remembered this one. It is Slab City. It's said by many to be the last free place, like completely free, like really more like outlaw in America. So there's really supposed to be no rules here. It's just crazy. Let me get in the truck and tell you about it. Quick disclaimer, everything I'm about to tell you is hearsay. I'm really just regurgitating what other people have told me. I don't know any of this for a fact. What I've checked out, this is what I can gather of Slab City. It is an old military base that they shut down, so it's not really BLM land and it's not really county land, so it doesn't get patrolled. There's no laws, no rules. I even talked to a couple officers who told me that they don't really enforce any laws in Slab City. It got its name because only the slab foundations from some of the old military bases are left, and it's become a home, a haven for squatters. People just come here, claim their piece of land, set up shop, live 100% off grid, and live the way they want to live. I think you'll find a lot of art, probably a lot of addiction, and a lot of creativity. So I'm going to take you all through it. I've never been here before. Well, let's take a look at what is Slab City. So speaking of art, there is art all over everything. All these towers are painted up. Ooh, look at that coyote. That's creepy. You see that one over there? Yeah, look at this one. It's pretty crazy art. This actually says Slab City Art Shop, gift shop in there. You can see all the water containers and everything, how they're operating. And then you can see all the campers and people just set up. A lot of school buses. I just love taking y'all on these adventures with me and showing you all these places in America and frankly out of America now, right?
I'm so curious how it works though. Like, never in my life have I heard you just show up somewhere and it's like, oh, I want this land, so it's mine now.
It's the last place in America you can claim land like that, I guess.
So interesting.
Building homes out of whatever they can and using the supplies around. Certainly not a lot of Home Depot trips in this construction.
Not at all.
Patriots Point, to honor veterans. Peace through understanding. That's a pretty American trailer. Not sure why that car's upside down. Let's go for a walk and check this place out, man.
On game.
What do you think?
Let's go check her out. This is pretty crazy, huh?
Okay, so we are looking at Salvation Mountain. Now the story of Salvation Mountain, from what I understand, is a gentleman came here and made this monument to God. He just lived here and built on it every day. It's made out of like trash that was found out here, hay bales, clay, and I can't even imagine how many gallons of paint. Speaking of gallons of paint, look at his fence is made out of paint buckets. Look at that.
It's actually really pretty.
It really is pretty. It took a lot of work. You see the fingerprints there? Years and years. Y'all have to do a little research if you want. Just Google Salvation Mountain and you can learn a man's story who's responsible for this.
I wonder if this is the guy who started it.
Oh, it might be. And that might be his couch. Looks like a couch from the picture, no?
Yeah.
So you see that one way back there with all the windows in it?
Yeah.
I think that's his house. I think he turned that into a house. He actually lived inside there.
No way.
And then came out here and built this.
Seriously?
I think so.
Wow. I think of a few neighborhoods that car needs to drive through.
That is a unique piece of artwork. Even a tractor, complete with trailer. You might need a little tire work. So I think that is probably the good spot in Slab City, or maybe one of the only good spots in Slab City. I saw signs in there that said no alcohol, everything else. It seemed tribute.
Seems like people respect it though.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on a-
But the rest of it is like this. Holy moly. And at night, I imagine things get pretty wild around here. I've even heard of like gunfights and shootings and stabbings. Big drunken fests happening out here. And looking at it firsthand, I can believe it. It just goes on and on. I mean, look how far back. There's campers way back there.
That is good. Look, they just use whatever they can find for fences.
There's your classic tire fence.
Yeah.
How's that for a truck? Bottle caps, glass, old fan covers. Santa Claus. The snowman. And they got all their walkways. Sign says open, baby.
I wonder what it is that's open.
Something tells me we're about to find out.
Underestimate a witch.
Never underestimate a witch. Okay.
Potions and spells.
Tarot card readings.
So random.
Just a bunch of squatters making their own city, if you will. Crazy, really. So this here is what we have, is called the gated community, Slab City style. All right, we're gonna go back to the Jeeps. I'm gonna put the drone in the air and show you guys how big this is and see if we can't get some shots of some stuff way back in there. Hopefully my drone doesn't get shot out of the sky. What do you think, Scooter? What do you think? What do we got here?
These fine items right here are for hanging on your rear view mirror like that one. And they go for 20 or 2 for 30. Slab City saucers up here that spin in the wind. You get a set like this for 45.
It's a tourist trap, man.
Tourist trap.
How long have you been living out here?
He's been living here 2 years. I come and go with the weather.
You've been living here 2 years?
2 years in this place, yep.
Yeah, man.
I just go around looking at the national parks. I've been to up to Mississippi, Yellowstone, Custer's Last Stand.
So what do you think about this place?
It's fine in the winter. You know, it's got people in it, just like in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch who you friend with.
He said it's right up here.
Interesting way to bathe.
You gonna get in?
Get a look at it first.
Holy cow. And that's your bathtub. Oh my God. It is bubbling up, Lo. See that? It's all natural. We ain't bathing there.
The water comes in through a spring from underneath, and it flows out at the other end of the spring.
So it's constantly turning.
Constantly replenishing itself.
It's just dark because it's...
got a mud bottom.
So there you have it, baby. What they call the last free city in America.
I'm glad we came. And if anybody's ever out in this area, they should definitely come check it out. It's something to see for sure.
It is something to see, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing all this type of stuff with y'all, like I said earlier. I don't know that I'd want to be there at night. It would be cool to come just camp out for a couple days,
I think so.
just to get a look at what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I noticed a car parked over there, and he had like an old like cloth thing over his car to make it look ragged, and I watched him take it off, and it was a nice vehicle.
Maybe we'll come camp out here in another video another day. For now, we're gonna roll on and get prepared for our next video. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed checking out the little Slab City. A couple years I've been wanting to come here, so check. I think that was my last bucket list in America.
This place is really neat. I'd never even heard of it before.
Slab City, California. It's certainly unique. I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll talk to y'all in tomorrow's video.